I think we're recording. All right, so I think that's in focus. Okay, hey guys, what's up? I'm gonna go. All right, I'm gonna show you guys how to rebuild your shocks. Now, how do you know you need to rebuild your shocks? You could do like after a few runs, you can say, hey, I need to rebuild them. A good indication is that there's actually shock oil. Not even a good indication. This is probably you've waited too long, but shock oil has started to appear on your shock shaft, and that's usually when you know you need to do it. Maybe if there's a lot of dirt in your shocks, or if you're driving on a really dirty track, which sounds hilarious if you're off-road because the whole track is dirt. But anyway, so what am I doing here? I'm just cleaning it off, you know, making it better, making it easier to work with here. In my here we go. And so I'm just gonna do that with all of these guys. All right, so I got all of them all cleaned off, ready to work with. So okay, so I'm gonna take the shock, this tie rod end off. I really should have a pair of shock pliers for this, but I don't. I do need to get a pair of those because I've been doing more maintenance on my cars. And, this could actually scratch your shock shaft, which over time will wear out your little gaskets that we are replacing right now. So is this a great idea? Probably not, but I'm doing it anyway. Just for the sake of the video. And actually I'm rebuilding these because I know I've had them for like a few years now and I haven't rebuilt them. All right, so I got that off. Now I'm going to empty out the shocks fluid. Actually just dump it in the trash. I guess this is a good time to replace your even your shock shaft if you needed to, but this guy isn't really dinged up or anything, so what I like to do is I like to clean out the actual shock body with some WD-40, which I'm gonna do right over here in this trash, if you can hear that, just to really clean it out of any shock oil that might still be in there. All right. So the next part is to each shock is different. This has like a weird like a W clip I guess you can call it. I don't know, but it's like a E-clip thing. These have like a little E-clip thing. Now that E-clip's off, you can easily take out the little plastic spacer that they have right there, and the gasket, another one, and another gasket. So these are the guys that usually wear out. These thingies, these guys right here. All right, so I got a rebuild kit right here, and it's got all your gaskets and different rubber accoutrements. So what you're gonna do, you're just gonna do the same thing, same pattern that it was in before. So now you just take. You have your shock body, and I have a little bit of green slime here. You don't need some green slime. Green slime. Okay. For these little gaskets, these little orange gaskets right here. These are the things that wear out. These are the things that you're gonna replace. Okay. So the green slime is just better. It just makes for a better seal. I mean, I haven't used it for years, and I've been perfectly fine. Put your cap or E-clip or whatever it is that you have to do to access these gaskets. Then you put your shock shaft back in your shock body. Now what I do is that I put the shock shaft about like halfway inside the body, fill her up to the top. Anyways, so you just want to move it up and down a little bit. Get all the air bubbles out. I mean, at least to the behind the piston. Get them out of behind the piston. And then you can put them in. I guess you could put them even in these old your springs, or if you have a RC stand, just somewhere where they're gonna stay. They're gonna stay up, and the bubbles can get out. The key to having good dampening, good shocks, is zero air bubbles. We got all the air bubbles popped. So you just take your little bladder thingy. Some cars don't have these, like the B5M don't have them. You just bleed them with the little bleed screw on it. That's on it. That you put in there. If there's any excess shock oil, just let it let it come out, and you screw it on. If you took out the right amount, there we go. When you work it, you should have nice, silky, smooth, buttery, freshly built, sealed up shocks. If you didn't do it right, might be a little bit of grinding, but also if air bubbles get in there, you'll hear it. There'll be like a squeaky sound that you'll hear. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I just gotta put the springs on and put them back on the car, but that's pretty much it. Yeah, all filled up and everything. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hope it was helpful for you guys. And yeah, I'll be trying to make more maintenance stuff like this as I go along in this whole making YouTube videos. Okay? All right. Have a good day, and stay safe. You know, please don't hurt yourself. Especially just don't. That's not fun. You don't realize how much you use a certain body part until you hurt it. So just don't hurt yourself. Okay? Okay.